What is up, everyone? Welcome back to All It Takes, No Whiffs. I am Alex, and that is Christian. And for this video, we'll be recapping the top rank card this past weekend that was headlined by Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang. And the co-main event was Mikayla Mayer versus Lucy Wildheart. Lucy Wildheart had to step in for Christina Linardatou. She could not get her license from the British boxing controller, whatever it was called. And big shout out to Lucy Wildheart for stepping in on 24 hours notice. Not a lot of people would do that. I'm just happy she stepped in so Mikayla Mayer could fight. But honestly, this was a really solid card, and I will have to say, I will say for both of us, we were both completely wrong about the main event.
No, I was big on Joe Joyce's momentum. Like the way that he put out Joseph Parker. I know we keep saying it like this, brutal knockout
Brutal.
against Joseph Parker, and I thought he was low key on the top of the world for a non-champion in the heavyweight division. But Zhilei Zhang, this man proved me straight wrong. Uh, the wrong loss that he got against Philip Hergovich, I think he definitely showed us that, he deserved that win because he showed a level above that fight, to be honest with you, in this. And what's funny is the formula was so simple. It was so simple for Zhang. Yeah, just a straight
Literally.
left. Like he would bring in the hooks occasionally, but like
And jab.
what did what did the damage? What got Joe Joyce's eyes shut? It was just this. It was the straight left. Like that man was taking that punch so many times that night.
Repeatedly.
Like it was kind of wild. And I saw something hilarious. It's like we know Joe Joyce to be a little bit of a slow fighter. He came in at his lightest in his career for this fight, and he looked the slowest he ever looked. So that was
Makes no sense.
yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But Zhang, the left hand, honestly, for a heavyweight, his hands were looking kind of quick. I will give him credit for that. Like the left hand was shooting out there. He was really efficient with it, and he cooked Joe Joyce. Could not be more wrong with my prediction last week.
Oh yeah, I mean I couldn't be either. I mean it was getting to the point where Zhang may gas out, and that's
Mhm,
around the time where he starts to gas out, but it ended at that time, so we never really got
mhm,
to see that. And I mean he looked pretty good at that time. He didn't really look like he was gassing out yet, but he was slowing down a bit. But I mean this dude dominated the entire fight. I think he surprised Joe Joyce, and he definitely surprised me with how dominant he came out at first. He came out super aggressive. I mean, he was the one stepping forward up to Joe Joyce. And I mean, like Christian said, and like I said, I mean, it literally was just the left hand the entire fight. I mean, he would hit him with a little jab, and then he would come with a left hand, a left hook. Honestly, I was waiting for the left uppercut come up at some point. I figured that's what he was going to knock him out with at some point. But I mean, we saw how badly bruised his face was, and I mean, his eye was just completely swollen shut.
mhm. Yeah, that was ugly. Joe Joyce, like straight up, he got beat up that fight, and I'm excited to see what's next for Zhang because he surprised me. I was not expecting to be talking about him as in what's next for him because obviously Joe Joyce, I feel like was in line to fight as a mandatory for Alexander Usyk, to be honest, and Zhang got the interim world heavyweight title now from him. So is he gonna force his mandatory status on Usyk? Are we about to see that? Not what I want to see ideally. I would love to see Zhang against another top heavyweight for sure. There's a few names I could think of to be honest, but to be honest, there's you got Deontay Wilder. That'd be an interesting fight. I feel like you got Andy Ruiz. I think that'd be a funny matchup to be honest. But I think there's options for Zhang. I don't think he's quite ready to fight Alexander Usyk. To be honest with you, I think he gets styled on if he got forced that mandatory. But as for Joe Joyce, I want to see him bounce back for sure. Of course, he took his first L of his career in a huge upset. This was a huge upset, to be honest. And I think he could bounce back fine, though. I think he could make his way back up. It's not too late. It's just one loss.
Yeah, it's just one loss, and I mean, he's young or not young. He's 35 years old, but he's still gonna find his way back in, I'm sure, at some point. But Zhang, he's 39 years old. I mean, this could have been kind of like the end of his career if he would have lost this. I wouldn't say the end, but like maybe the downhill of his career. But this dude has shot himself back in a maybe title contention. I know that he's gonna want to be there. And before I move on, our guys down at the bottom we talked about last week, they lost, so they didn't get knocked. They didn't get knocked out. Like Christians was very impressed with their knockout percentage or KO rate,
Yeah.
but They lost. I just wanted to bring that up real quick, but to move back on, I'm sorry, Christian. I had to do that.
No, it's all good because that was a guarantee almost. The way you said it, it was like our guys down here, they lost.
Hey, well, I mean, hey,
But
you
yeah,
got to give them their credit.
oh yeah, they're gonna probably lose about maybe like 10 more fights this year. Maybe. Credit to them.
I mean,
They had good guys.
Sharp's already lost twice this year.
Yeah, he's got a whole lot of room for more. That's get that experience, Sharp, because you're the next dub. I'm gonna be
I'm
celebrating
be
like
lit.
crazy. But yeah, as far as Zhilei Zhang against Joe Joyce, this was definitely a fun, entertaining fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for both of them.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what is next for both of these guys. But if y'all have been enjoying our previews and our recaps or even our baseball stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really would mean a lot to us. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers. Once we hit that 100 subscribers, we're going to be doing some type of giveaway. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But to move on to the co-main of this, we had Mikayla Mayer. She, like I said in the intro, Lucy Wildheart stepped in for Christina Linardatou. I hope I said that right. But honestly, this was a pretty interesting fight. Honestly, even though the scorecards were kind of wide, Lucy Wildheart really brought this to Mikayla Mayer. I would say the 98-92 is right. Honestly, I don't know how it's 98-91, but Mayer looked really good in her first fight at lightweight. She got hit up a little bit, but her activity was really good. She was knocking Lucy Wildheart up a bit, and honestly, just looks pretty solid. But gonna be honest, not sure if she's ready for Katie Taylor yet, even though she called her out afterwards.
Yeah, that is a pretty wild call out. I like what I see from Mayer, but to be honest, I don't know how she matches up against Taylor. But as far as Lucy Wildheart stepping in, she came in and did her thing, like Alex said, 24 hours notice. That is crazy, and she definitely touched Mayer up a little bit. Not that she was pushing Mayer into deep waters or anything. I think Mayer definitely won this comfortably still, but she came in and did her thing. But of course, Mayer did her thing. I think it was a nice bounce back after losing to Alicia Baumgartner for sure. But yeah, like Alex said, nah, I don't know about Katie Taylor yet. That Katie
It's a
Taylor,
different animal.
yeah, I feel like would box circles against Mayer right now. I think Mayer definitely has to add some tools into her arsenal before taking on Taylor.
Yeah, I definitely think that too. But it honestly should be a fight that happens. I don't know if it would happen this year, maybe sometime next year. Would definitely like to see Mayer in the ring one more time before that happens, especially at lightweight since that was her first fight.
Mhm. Yeah, we definitely would love to see that. And yeah, we're calling for these super fights. That would definitely be a super fight. I'm calling for that. Even though I don't think Mayer is ready for it yet, I would love to see that. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for all these fighters. To be honest, on this card, Zhilong Zhang, Big Bang Zhang. Yeah, that I just learned that that's his nickname. That is one of
I
the
love it.
flyest nicknames in boxing. Like that is my guy. Just because of that, I got him beating Fury, Usyk, Wilder, AJ. Big Bang Zhang. He got it like that. But yeah, no, this was a really fun card by Top Rank overall for sure. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more Top Rank cards because Haney Loma. That that's the Top Rank card that I'm looking forward to the most because that fight is a fight that has been in the making for a long time. Just cannot
Yeah.
wait for it. Shout out to Top Rank for consistently bringing these cards. Shout out to just boxing in general, coming through with these big fights. I'm really loving what I'm seeing in 2023, and I'm just looking forward to these fights happening. But until then, peace.
Peace.